Welcome to the Leadzolo platform. In this video, I'm going to give you an in-depth overview of the software and how you as an investor can take control of how you buy leads. First, you'll need to enter all of your personal and account information to set up the account. Once you do that, you'll be directed to the dashboard. And as you can see here, I'm prompted by these green buttons to start and continue the account setup, and it starts with billing information. First, we're going to add a payment method. You'll do that using a Stripe integration, where your card information is always secure and encrypted. We don't actually store any of your card details here in the platform. Once you add multiple payment methods, you can set which one's the default for auto recharge. You can add funds at any amount you'd like and ask our team about initial deposit incentives. When you turn on auto recharge, you'll always ensure that you have enough in your wallet to cover a successful bid. And as a bonus, when you turn on auto recharge and set this trigger and this amount up, you'll always avoid any fees. You can still add funds manually here to your wallet, but there will be a small fee for the transaction. Next, let's look at notifications. Here you can add contacts for both email and phone notifications. You can toggle on or off any of these notifications when you receive a lead, your bid status changes, or you want account status updates as well. Maybe you want some of these turned on or off for email or text, and maybe you don't want to get any of them while your team gets all of them. Here in the webhook tab, if you're using a CRM, you can set up a webhook to send any of the information to your CRM. If you're not using a CRM, good news is you can see all the lead information right here in the Leads tab, like I'll show you shortly. So here's where you'll see the leads that you've been assigned. You can edit what information shows on the list view, and then when you simply click into it, you'll see all the lead form information that the prospect has provided. You'll see contact information, address, property type, and some other qualification criteria that will aid your sales process. Now for bids. When we go over to the bids view, we'll be able to see which bids we already have or create a new bid. When we create a new one, it's going to take us to our bid creation form. This is where you'll make new bids and edit existing ones. There's a few features to understand here. Lead types. Each lead has a description, and you'll always know what you're getting from Leadzolo. As you can see it here, residential off-market is a residential property that is not listed for sale with a realtor, whereas MLS listed is. Scopes. Currently, we have county, nationwide, and state. Those are probably always the scopes that you'll see from us. You'll see my bid amount, starting at our bid minimum, going up in certain increments all the way to the top. And you'll also see daily caps. This is where you can set the limit for how many leads you like to receive within this specific bid each day. Now, all you have to do is place a bid in an area at a price with a certain lead type. You can set a cap. This isn't required, but we do recommend that you do this. And I hit create. Once that's created, I can go back to the bids list, and there it is. In Blount, Alabama, I've placed a bid for $200, and it's a residential off-market lead. Now you can see that I'm out of position and this status isn't funded, and that's just quite simply because I don't have any funds in my wallet here. If I did, I would be the top bid, or I would be either underbid or I would be tied for the top bid. Now again, if I want to edit this, all I have to do is click edit. It takes me back to the bid creation or edit form, and I do whatever I need. I up the price, I add a lead cap, I remove it, I change lead type, I change scope. Now, what I recommend for all of our successful investors is that you usually have areas that you like to prioritize when it comes to lead flow. And I would recommend to additionally place bids in that state so you can continue to receive overflow or an increase in lead volume. What you'll see is that different bid scopes and different bid lead types all have different prices. Now, moving right along to distribution limits. Distribution limits is where you can set your total account settings. Instead of going in and manually pausing every single bid, which for some of our clients would take ages, you can simply pause your entire account with one click here on the toggle switch. I pause my account and I update the pause settings. This pauses all of my bids, no matter how much money I have in my account or what my status is in bids. This just makes it to where I can set this, forget this, and I can pump the brakes for a little bit of my business, or I can go on vacation. We're here to make this easy. You can also set an overall account budget, so no matter what your individual bid caps are, how many leads you're getting, what the bid price is, you'll never spend more than this amount every 7 days. I set this at $3,000 and I press update. So there you have it, a crash course on Leadzolo. And as we make updates, we're going to keep you informed via email and when you log into the platform itself. Now, if you have any more questions about how this all works or how to get started, bring those to a call with our team. And if you haven't already, book one. If you have, make sure that you confirm your appointment time. I'm looking forward to seeing you on the inside.